And now for something completely different. Watch how fast we lose this battle. You will not believe. The first mistake I'm seeing this team making, they're going for base A. You cannot do that if you want to win. You start at C, which gives you side shots at B and also prevents overflow from either. You want to just literally just follow this road on either side. Now, I'm not going to act like I was perfect here. I wonder if we have an early one-death lever. Surprisingly. Supposedly there were 9 premature levers. Now for me, premature means leaving after 2 deaths or fewer. Oh, hello, concept. Okay. This battle is very, very short. Now, it goes without saying, I'm of the opinion that US and Germany, from battle ratings approximately 5-0 to 6-0, are absolutely fucking putrid. Now, US I found is a little bit worse. They have more one-death levers, although Germany can have a lot as well. A lot of it just depends on who you're compared to. But the most consistent findings is that US mains either force armor meta early game and leave early, or they try and use go-karts and they fail, even though I think go-karts are very intuitive and easy to use. Go figure. So, whoa! Oh, that's not good. I kind of need that driver. I was trying to help my buddy repair. Might die to the artillery here. It's a risk that I took. I bet that was aimed for him, but because he was able to push up further. 6 sucks that loader. But look where we are already. Look where we are already. Okay, here we go. Normally, I don't expect USSR to be early levers, but we have one already. Now, granted, the enemy team has one. They had a DC-40 that left after 1 death. Why would you do that? Oh, 47% win rate. Yeah, never mind. I would expect nothing less. Sad. France 5.0 is really good. Used to be way better. Back when the EBR was 7. Now, I digress. What you're seeing is that our team is stubbornly going for base A, even though you don't need it to win. And because we don't have enough manpower on C, plus a couple of small errors that my man Mom and I made, it's getting a little tricky to eke out an existence here. So I'll just go for full capture on C. Good thing, because the enemy team, in spite of our best, our retarded teammates on theirs best efforts, has fallen completely again. So I think this artillery strike gets me here. I mean, it's not going to matter. I still have enough spawn points to roll basically whatever I need. But oh my god, how many I'm dead? Oh, this is when the server desynced. Yeah, this was, I'm not sure how I'm still alive here. Probably should be dead. Whoa! Holy cow, that was a major one. Now look where we are. We're down by 2 tanks now. Oh god. It gets worse, I don't worry. My friend Llama absolutely annihilates the T-Core. Got my loader back, so now we can actually have good rate of fire with the laser pointer. And look at how bad things are going on near base A. The enemy team has not only killed everything there, surprise, surprise, but they're going for spawn. Now look what's happening. Look what happens. This was probably because the server desynced, but these idiots are backing out either because they see an enemy going for spawn or because they weren't playing correctly and ran out of spawn points before 3 deaths. So I tell Llama, we're not in the greatest of straits here. I'll scout the Sherman Firefly and track him so he can't really run away. I have to be careful because he has a 50 cal, but I want to get control over this area. Yeah, no, count how many tanks we're down versus how many tanks the enemy team is down. Still down by 2. And considering the positioning of our team being very questionable. Hey, there we go. So Llama and I have full control here, and the few teammates that came with us, they're not perfect. They're not in the greatest. I think we're playing a little passive, but we at least have something going here. Yeah, here we go. shocking. And then one of our teammates is... okay. You see how this is starting to go. What's going to happen, they're either going to just completely push past B, or they're going to just grind us down at base C. See, my friend Llama's a little stuck. Couldn't get to him in time. Lack of concealment, like smoke shells or smoke grenades makes it hard. I mean, I understand what he's trying to do. I've had that happen a lot. It's not an easy shot. We still somehow hold B and C, but because the enemy team is so strong in the spawn there, more players are leaving. Now, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 versus... Yeah. We're down by 6 fucking tanks because retards decided to leave early. Let's see who left early. 8. How many left early for the enemy team? 4. No. I got a little unlucky there. There's someone's firing HE, and I'm not sure from where. I was trying to get that bread out of the way so I could shoot over that wall. No, just you wait. What's going to happen is they're literally just going to push through. They're going to sweep through this gap, and we're going to be dropping like flies. Because there's no resistance. What happened to everybody on base C? They just done disappeared. There's Panzer 470 moving up. I am actually a little overextended here. I should probably be closer to right over here, but I like the position. I want to be able to at least scout things that come out of the enemy spawn. Plus, I want to get a little bit of pressure there, so then they won't just drive away immediately and roll over B and C. And my friend Llama gets bogged down fighting a... I don't know what, he killed Concept 3 earlier. You gotta be careful here, though. Now would have been a good time to jump down, not to the right, but to the left. Yep, 470V, that's the good one. I do feel the pressure from the M6 coming as well. Oh, good. Friend Llama cleared the spawn. That was an M4A176 who just destroyed. So you'd like to think, my god, we might actually be able to eke out maybe not a just crazy victory, but we might be able to hold. Oh, just you wait. I really shouldn't have been challenging this 470, by the way. That was very stupid of me. I didn't realize the height disadvantage I had. And then, yep, he was just radioing my location of the Sturm Mill, who I never even knew where he was. And see, when the enemy team is up by this many tanks, they can afford to be very sloppy with their positioning. Oh, and look, base B just fell. Ah, I wonder why that might be. Early lever, 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 early lever. This is how we lose. And then the ones that didn't leave early are stuck fighting, being outnumbered by at least 4 tanks. I mean, you want to tell me this isn't dire? Let's see. Let's count how many tanks we have now. We have 5 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're down by 7 tanks now. We are fucked. There's no doubt in my mind. That being said, I'll still play this out. I want to see just how exactly the retard early levers fucked us. I want to see just how hard they put the cog away on my replica. Oh no, you're going to say, we were actually up by tickets at one point too. We were up by, I think, 2,000, which isn't a very big lead, admittedly, but it was noticeable. And of course now, because the enemy team is up by 7V of 7 tanks, they could have 3 or 4 guys in planes and still have enough manpower to just push us off at whatever point they desire. Which they basically did. I mean, perhaps the best example of why going for base 8 doesn't work here. Yes, you could say that but Hurst, the teammates that are going for base 8 were retarded. Yeah, they were. But because it's not readily connected to B or C, the 2 places you need to win this, I should take that back. Yeah, it was bad. I just lost. But I'm not even going to bother. I went back to the hangar. I knew this was lost. Oh, God. But no, you could say the retards who went for base A, if they were good players doing it, it would have gone better. No, it wouldn't have. Because they had, I want to say, a little over half the team going to base A. You don't need to send anybody to A. You send half of them to C and half of them to B. That's how you win on that map. So, no. The fact that we were not in the good position or not good order of battle, that already makes it very hard to win. Plus, you throw in the fact that we had a lot of retards who left long before the battle was over, whether it be because of the server desync or because they're just feeling extra super stupid that day, probably a combination of both in at least a couple of those cases. I mean, being down by 4 tanks on that map is tricky. Being down by 6 is impossible. Being down by 7 means just bend over and take it on all. The fact that I was second on the team with 2 kills, 1 assist and a capture, and 2 deaths, and my friend Llama was first on the team with 2 plane kills with his AA, 4 tank kills, an assist, and or a capture, and 2 deaths. It's scary. That is really, really, really bad. Fucking retard teammates.